Right, it's time to say hello to our first guest. I don't even know who's here because I haven't even seen him yet. Erik Thorstvedt is here. Yes, he is! Here he is! So far. Good
to see you. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, let's watch you making some saves, Erik.
Great save from Thorstvedt. He just got enough on it. A typical piece of lightning quick thinking.
Welcome to Soccer AM, Erik.
Thank
Did you see what we did there? We put Aha, fellow Norwegians. We put that track on your thing, but it turns out you know Aha.
Well, I remember I did a charity run with the lead singer Morten Harket when he was over here, and he told me after the run that it was very good physical shape, not as good mental, which I thought was a bit. But he seemed okay.
What, he offered up that information?
No, but he's a very half-weird character, but he's extremely popular, and he's very good looking, and he's just retired with loads of money.
Yes.
They retired. They just had a last concert.
Did you
for
go?
Didn't. For about maybe 8 years when they need more money, and
then
they
they'll
come
back again
yes.
and do another album.
So not the whole of Norway is not devastated that they've retired.
No, we've got 2 other bands in Norway as well, so we're okay.
That's fine. All right, you're living back in Norway now.
Nice
What are you doing there?
Doing tele work. We just bought the channel I work for. Just bought the rights for the Premier League. So hey. Yeah. We broadcast every single kick of the Premier League. Every single kick of every match.
That means you have to do a lot of work.
Yeah, but it's fun. I enjoy it. I've sort of rediscovered the true joy of just being a football fan, you know. Coming over here this weekend, I'm going to, of course, go and see the mighty Spurs tomorrow when they beat a smaller London club. And later on today, going to go and see West Ham, boys. Yes.
Oh, you shallow lot! How shallow are they? They booed you 10 seconds ago, and then they're cheering because you're going there.
Yeah, but that's what football is all about, isn't it?
So what do
Supporting
you
your
do?
team.
What do you do? The punditry over?
Yeah, I do that, and I also do, this team building talks and motivational speeches and things like that. So.
Yeah, we read about this yesterday. Yeah. You go around to people's offices.
Well, I go around to companies and things like that, which quite a few people do, really. And I think there's some things that you can transfer from sports to business and the other way around, really.
Have you seen results? Do people say our company has now doubled its sales because Erik Thorstvedt came round?
Every single one.
I tell you what, in one of our commercial breaks, can you gather our lads round and give them a motivational talk? So then we'll see if when we come back from the commercial break, the next part's any better.
I think they're beyond help. I think there's no absolute, from what I've seen so far, absolutely no chance.
What can you do with that lot? You know, that's the West Ham
they're all
fans
getting
out of the way.
Right, let's talk about Spurs. Obviously, a complete legend there. Played with loads of great players. Played with Gazza. What was he like?
Gazza was an absolute loony who could do the craziest stuff, but the worst thing that he could get Steve Sedgley to do even worse things.
Oh.
So the discipline was very lax. You could some of the stuff that went on was extremely funny, but not everything. But I mean, how do you actually manage to bring an ostrich to training? I mean, how do you get hold of an ostrich, which Gazza did, and he put a Steve Sedgley shirt over it and let it loose on the training ground? I mean, how do you do that? It's amazing.
Did anyone go, God, Steve Sedgley's quick this week?
Yeah, he is, yeah. And his nose is smaller. No, but you know, some of the things he did. He told me once when he was in Italy and he was struggling with the language, they spoke Italian. He didn't know that beforehand. And he was trying to order something in a restaurant with a massive fish tank, you know. He was going to have that lobster. And they didn't understand it. So actually, he went in with the suit and he went to the bottom and came up and said, I want this one. That's quite good.
In the fish tank in the restaurant. Did he get Steve Sedgley to poo in one of your gloves?
Yes, I actually always thought that this was Gazza who did that, but Razor Ruddock told me yesterday that it was actually Sedge who did it. And I was thinking about having this sent for analysis just to see.
To Gillian McKee.
Yeah,
to see
if
who
you could,
did it,
see who was. But the funny thing was that the grip was tremendous afterwards. It really improved. I mean, I didn't give a rebound for 2 years after that incident. So it's revolutionised the goalkeeping glove manufacturing process. Yes.
It's sort of like a Predator thing. You still watch it? Following Spurs? You still watching them this
Yeah,
season?
I do. Almost every single match.
Oh right, West Ham. They're doing well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing tremendously well, and just the size and the quality of the squad, because they've had loads of injuries, doesn't seem to matter, and it's been a joy.
Harry in the papers today saying they can win the title. Can they?
Yeah, all right.
Of course they can, but I don't think they will. If they can manage top 4 again, then it would be fantastic. But with Man City spending all that money, and it's going to be difficult to get past them. But I'm just happy if they progressed in the Champions. This season is a success anyway.
Yeah.
Do you think they've got a serious shot of winning the Champions League then? All right.
Do you think they've got a
We
chance of...
concentrate on the Championship. We're talking about the Champions League. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
And I've just got to very quickly say, what do you think of Gomez? Because he gets a bit of stick, doesn't he?
But he's a fantastic goalie. My sons are Spurs fans, and they showed me clips on YouTube from when he played for PSV Eindhoven before he came over, and he's fantastic. And he struggled early on. I struggled big time early on, but he's really, really picked up. And he seems to be in a lot of pain though sometimes on a regular basis. But it doesn't really matter as long as he catches the ball as often as he does. So.
To finish, we're going to ask you some quick-fire questions about your career, right? What is the most memorable match you've ever played in?
FA Cup final, 1991. Gazza got bad knee. Was out for a long time, but we won the thing.
2-1 against Forest, right?
Yeah.
First Norwegian to hold an FA Cup medal, is that right?
Yes, and drop it. First one.
Best player you played against?
Maradona. Yes. Legend, absolute legend, fantastic guy.
Did he score past you?
No, he didn't. It was 2 months before they became world champions, and we beat them 1-0. Norway beat them 1-0. And
You shut him out.
he didn't really bother. So, but it was just to have played against him, and there was a tremendous race to get his shirt. Of course, being a goalkeeper, stuck all the way back there,
yeah.
no chance, absolutely no chance. So, but I would. The PFA had this anniversary thing a few years back, which I went to, and they auctioned away a signed Maradona shirt, and I went for it. But with the wages they pay players nowadays, no chance. Left out
One of our
totally.
questions was your best football possession. That would have been
So
it.
but I managed to buy Steve Sedgley's shirt instead, which was extremely cheap.
Money well spent.
But it's had a bad smell. But there you go.
Isn't he great? Erik Thorstvedt, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.